Now in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the Soundcore Liberty 4 NC. These are brand new, these are just released, and we have all the colors available for you to see them here on the channel. One of the standout features about these is the active noise canceling. We're talking about 98% of the noise is being canceled with these guys. Fantastic audio. Also, we're going to see how well they do from a call quality perspective, and the fit is pretty spectacular too. So let's go ahead and check them out. Now, the Soundcore Liberty 4 NC have great battery life. We're talking about 10 hours when you wear these. And by the way, you can actually use them independently. In addition to that, you can expect to get 50 hours worth of case. Now, if you happen to, let's say, extinguish the battery, you could get, in 10 minutes, 4 hours more usage. That's pretty spectacular. Now, the other thing about these is that they have Qi charging, which means that you don't have to plug them in. You can actually wirelessly charge these. Now, the standout feature that we mentioned is the fact that these have 98% noise canceling capability. Now, one of the killer features with this is the fact that they actually are in real time listening to the noise around you and using adaptive ANC 2.0 to basically adjust themselves to reduce any kind of noise that you're experiencing. They have great active noise canceling. Now, they also have 6 mics that is using AI for phone calls, multi-point, which means that you can have these connected to 2 devices at the same time, your laptop and your phone, tablet and your phone, and if a call comes in, it's going to switch automatically. Now, they also feature hearing protection as well as Hear ID 2.0, where you're going to be able to calibrate these to your hearing. They have transparency mode, and they have 11mm drivers. Now, these have high-res wireless audio, which means that you're going to be able to get more data, more fidelity from your audio than you would in traditional headphones, or in this case, these earbuds. You also have 3D sound support, and because of that high-res audio, you're going to get 3 times more data coming through to enhance that audio experience than Bluetooth. But you also have Bluetooth 5.3, and they have an IPX4 rating. So let's go ahead and check them out. We're going to do an EBPMAN style call quality and audio test so you can hear how these sound, and we'll see if these are going to be your next active noise canceling earbuds. Now, the Liberty 4 come in a variety of colors that are going to meet all of your needs. Check this out. You basically have a nice sky blue, this wispy pink, white, and black. All of them, again, having a great design. Now, what you're going to receive with each one of these is you're going to receive a USB-C cable, some ear tips that you're going to be able to customize your fit. Now, one of the things I like about these is that if we look at this case, as soon as you push the button right here, it opens up, and then it lights up, and they connect, right? These are magnetic, so you can see how they come in. And you can see that they're in ear. So these are not on ear, but they're actually in ear, which by the way, that seal is going to give you a great audio experience combined with the active noise canceling. Now, for those of you who are curious about what the whites look like, that's what the white looks like. It has silver with white. If we look at the pinks have that look right there. Again, really nice treatment there. And then you have your blues, and that's what your blues will look like as well. Now, taking a look at this case, we'll move these over to the side. What you're going to find is that, again, when you open these up, you have a battery indicator. I've been testing these out for several weeks now, so my battery's a little bit low. I need to go ahead and charge that. You'll notice that at the very bottom, you have, again, your USB-C. And what you'll do is, if we take this wireless charger, if you put these here, you'll notice that they start to charge. You saw that light up right there? So right now, they're charging. And you see that it has a really cool breathing effect so that you can see that they are. Now, these are super comfortable to wear, and we'll take these out for a second. Basically, again, you have an in-ear design. You have these longer stems, and if I put these on, I'm going to twist them. They are almost invisible when you're wearing them. So you can see, based on the geometry of your face, right? This is what they look like. So I'm just going to look straight right there so you can see. And then if I turn right, and if I turn left, you can see what they look like. Now, they have great passive noise canceling. As soon as you put these on, it kicks in. They also have great active noise canceling. Things disappear. And remember, it's going to adjust itself to the environment that you're in to give you the best active noise canceling. Now, in addition to that, you have these stems that are coming down, which is going to help you also with calls. So all in all, these look fantastic. Now, as far as long-term fit, 10-hour battery life. Once again, you can use them independently. You don't have to use them both in your ear at the same time. They do have transparency mode, and the transparency mode does not sound robotic. It sounds very clear. And also, you also have, again, great audio. So you have an equalizer where you can increase the bass. You can tune the audio to your liking. Now, as we take a look at the earbuds one more time, one of the things that you'll notice is that there's no physical buttons. What you have is the ability to tap on these to activate certain functions. So, and you're going to get a audible, I would say, signal in your ear as you're going through all of these different capabilities. And you'll see in the app all of the different kind of controls and things that you can enable with these. So let's go ahead and go into an audio test so you can hear what we heard, and then we'll go into our call quality test.
You look at me like I'm crazy when I shut my feelings out. You look at me like I'm different, still you stay cause you feel something real. Get so lost in my moments, doesn't mean I don't need you. I fell in love with your colors, they kinda tell me what I'm thinking. I fell in love.
Now we're going to do a call quality test of the Liberty's NCs in a quiet environment. If we take a look at our decibel readings, about 29 decibels in noise. Let's go to switch. Now this is what the Liberty NCs would sound like in a quiet environment. This is the test. 1, 2, 3. This is the test. Now this is what the Liberty NCs would sound like with wind in the environment. This is a test. 1, 2, 3. This is our test. Now we're in a much noisier environment. As you can see here, anywhere between 40 and 80 decibels of noise. What we're going to do is we're going to stay quiet, see how much the Liberty 4s are canceling, and then we're going to continue with the audio test. Let's go to switch. This is what the Liberty 4 NCs would sound like in a noisy environment. This is a test. 1, 2, 3. This is our test. Now, if you're wondering what the Liberty 4s would sound like with an infant crying in the background, this is what the Liberty 4 NC would sound like with an infant crying in the background. Now, if you're wondering what the Liberty 4 NCs are going to sound like with a dog barking in the background, well, this is what they sound like with a dog barking. If you're wondering what the Liberty 4s will sound like with a doorbell ringing, well, this is what they're going to sound like with a doorbell ringing. Now, next we'll take a look at the app, and the app is super capable. You're going to see there's a lot going on here. First of all, you have the ability to see your battery life. You can see my case is low, I need to charge it, and you can see where we are with the actual earbuds themselves. You also see that you can go into normal mode. You could do noise canceling mode, and this is where it's going to get super duper quiet. Or you could go back into transparency mode. In transparency mode, you do have the ability to do fully transparent, or you can have a transparency mode that's focused on vocal, which is really cool too, because it kind of like doesn't really allow all the noise in. It's really about the human voice. So you can do either or the other. Then you have the wind noise reduction, which we have on. And then if you go into the sound effects, here you can have your default, which bass boost. You could do Hear ID. You can turn on 3D surround sound, and then you can customize the EQ if that's something you'd like to do. You do have safe volume settings, and then you can have your controls. And this is where you're going to see all the different, I would say, functions that you have. So on your left, you can see your single, double, triple, and long press. On your right, you can see also where the indicator is, your single, double, triple, and then your long press. So that's pretty cool that you have those options there. Now in the settings area, you have more features. So if you go here, this is where some more cool stuff takes place. You have the autoplay pause, which means as soon as you take them off, they're going to pause. But what I like here is that you also then have a game mode. So here you could go into a low latency mode that's going to give you, again, that ability to really stay in tune with the action that you're watching on the games. Now, you also have sound leak compensation. You have prompt tone. You have your sound mode. And if we go in here, you can see that you can have combined audio and audio, and also the connection quality will stay strong, or you could say that you want to prefer audio quality. So again, you can have those different choices. You saw the one that I chose there. You could look at your dual connection to see the devices that you have connected. You could do your fit test, which is going to test and see if you have a good seal, so you can get the best audio quality. And then what you could do also is you can do find your device. You could do an updated firmware. We have the most current firmware. And then you also have the quick start guide. So guys, that wraps up our review. See you in the next video.